सब्सक्राइब कीजिए ध्येय आईएएस चैनल को और बेल आइकन को दबाइए लेटेस्ट वीडियोस सबसे पहले देखने के लिए।
A few months ago, Karnataka Forest Minister announced that the state government would soon declassify 6.64 lakh hectares of deemed forest. This is approximately around 67% of the total deemed forest. There are a total of 9.94 lakh hectares of deemed forest in the state currently, and these will be handed over to the revenue authorities. The step was taken after a study of the actual extent of deemed forest areas by local committees headed by officials from the revenue, forest and land record departments in every district. In today's edition of our DNS, we will talk about what are deemed forest and why does the Karnataka government want to release the deemed forest. The issue of deemed forest in Karnataka is an argumentative one. Legislators across party lines often allege that large amounts of agriculture and non-forest land are unscientifically classified as such. What are deemed forest? The concept of deemed forest is not specified clearly in any law, including the Forest Conservation Act of 1980. The Supreme Court in the case of 1996 accepted a wide definition of forest under the Act. The word forest must be understood according to its dictionary meaning. This description covers all statutorily recognized forest, whether designated as reserved, protected, or otherwise for the purpose of Section 2(1) of the Forest Conservation Act, the Supreme Court said in its December 12, 1996 order. The term forest land occurring in Section 2 will not only include forest as understood in the dictionary sense, but also any area recorded as forest in the government record irrespective of the ownership. An expert committee formed by Karnataka government after the Supreme Court order described deemed forest as land having the characteristic of forest irrespective of the ownership. According to the expert committee, thickly wooded areas of the Revenue Department not handed over to the Forest Department, thickly wooded areas recommended to be handed over to the Forest Department, thickly wooded land distributed to grantees but not cultivated, and thickly wooded plantations of the Forest Department could all be deemed forest. Back in 2014, an expert committee classified deemed forest in the state. According to the present state government of Karnataka, few of the statutory forests were incorrectly classified as deemed forest. It also claimed that committee used the dictionary meaning of forest and not the scientific definitions in identifying deemed forest. Conservation of forest areas in India under the Forest Conservation Act 1980 has been continuously monitored by the Supreme Court since the 𝐾𝐨𝐬𝐝 case judgment in the year 1996. The state government need to first obtain clearances from the Supreme Court for effecting changes to land classified as deemed forest since the verdict. Back in 2019, the government had filed an interim application in the Supreme Court for exclusion of 5.18 lakh hectares from the deemed forest category. The Supreme Court has not yet passed an order on the application, while a new application showing the extent of land to be released from the deemed forest category as 6.64 lakh hectares need to be filed.